Chapter 1: The Pretty Lights. At first, the world thought the sky was throwing a party. The aurora came without warning, spreading from the poles to the equator, like someone had poured liquid neon over the atmosphere. Rivers of green, purple, and blue twisted together, rolling across the night sky like silk banners in the wind. People gasped, cheered, and scrambled for their phones. Twitter clogged with shaky videos. TikTok feeds filled with people dancing under the lights. Some pastor in Texas went live streaming about the heavenly veil while his teenage son in the background shouted, "It's an alien rave, Dad!" Even the news anchors were smiling. For once, they weren't reporting death counts or politicians yelling at each other. One woman in New York City literally said, "If this is the end of the world, I'm glad it's this pretty." Me, I was on the roof of my mom's house, sitting with a soda in one hand and a bag of stale Doritos in the other. The whole neighborhood was outside, staring upward, oohing and ahhing like it was the 4th of July. Mrs. Delgado waddled into the street in her nightgown, 2 yappy chihuahuas pulling at her slippers. "It's the Virgin Mary," she shouted, squinting hard at the sky. "You see her? She's waving at me." She wasn't waving. That was just her cataracts. The kids across the block were running around with glow sticks, pretending they were Jedi. Couples kissed under the glowing haze. Even my mom, who never looked up from her phone, had her face tilted skyward, eyes wide. And for 20 minutes it was perfect. Then came the sound. A faint ripple, like the world's biggest zipper being pulled across the horizon. The aurora shivered, folded, and split. A black scar tore itself open in the heavens. The first one slid out. It was shaped almost like a man, but made of foggy glass, as if a human silhouette had been carved from water and sunlight. Its arms stretched too long, legs bent at wrong angles. It glided instead of walking, weightless and slow. Nobody screamed at first. They thought it was part of the show. Some guy yelled, "Hologram! Elon Musk, you crazy bastard!" Then Mrs. Delgado's chihuahuas froze. Their ears perked up. They let out one sharp bark each and blinked out of existence. No puff of smoke, no ashes. Just gone. Mrs. Delgado screamed so loudly you'd think someone had stabbed her. I was still laughing nervously when my mom, standing 2 feet away, said, "I think I feel a little lighter," and disappeared mid-sentence. Her half-finished words still floated in the air, but she was gone. The Doritos dropped out of my hand. That's when the screaming really started.
Chapter 2: Missing Pieces. By sunrise, the news confirmed millions were missing. Whole cities were half empty. Airplanes landed without pilots. Families woke up to find half their relatives simply weren't there. Social media was clogged with desperate posts. My sister vanished in front of me. Half my baby disappeared, just half. Anyone else wake up alone? Governments scrambled. Scientists bluffed on talk shows. Priests filled churches, mosques, temples. Anywhere people could sit and shake together while pretending they weren't terrified. And then, the world hadn't gotten weirder. People started to change. I found out the hard way. I was on the porch eating Lucky Charms. Because if the universe was going to implode, I was damn well. The spoon rattled against the bowl and I stared at the sky. The aurora still flowed, but now it looked hungrier. Colors.
Like, share, and subscribe for more content.